What up, y'all? Checking in for blacktruth.net. As always, go to the website, check out original content that we got going on. My first suggestion before you do that is to hit the bell subscribe button on our Black Truth television channel on YouTube, where we're not only going to be having the continuous content that we've been providing, but also we're going to put out original content and videos such as this that has forums, discussions dealing with topics. For instance, the reason I got on here is to talk about the statement that I got from T.I.'s publicist. This is tip: T.I. Harris officially ends Atlanta protests of national chain restaurant Houston's. What do you guys think about that? Because I wrote an article saying I'm tired of seeing black people protest. How effective do you think protesting is? Never got a statement, never got a official apology for Houston or any bulletin points that dealt with the correction, even though that I got a statement here from T.I. that says over the past few months we have had some tough yet productive discussions with Houstons. Our goal was to bring to light specific issues that we felt they needed to address and correct. I am proud of the progress made and look forward to continuing the dialogue and working together in the same communities that have helped make their business so successful. What was the dialogue? What was going on? We do understand that he and it says in the email, Jay Morrison and Ernestine Johnson kicked off a local protest of all Atlanta locations due to the mistreatment of minority patrons and employees. I mean, for the people who patronize their business, is this satisfactory to you guys? When I was in Atlanta, I did go to Houston's, never got any mistreatment, so I can't speak for a personal standpoint, but what do you guys think? Like I said, I wrote an article that said I'm tired of black people protesting, and I wanted to know how effective you think you guys think that this is. Because personally, my preference is what I would have liked from the situation. Not that it matters, but it would have been cool if he would have opened up his own Houston's or something similar. I think that he had his own restaurant in the past. I don't know if it's still functioning. I don't know really, to be honest, if he actually had a restaurant. But if I'm not mistaken, I think he had a restaurant out in Atlanta. So, I mean, and he also put on Instagram, T.I. I'm talking about, we're very thankful for everyone's support on this matter. Because of you all and the Hillstone Group passion for progress, we're able to make a difference. I'm happy to say we may now enjoy the spinach dip again. Nigga, come on. I mean, me personally, I don't know, man. I just question how effective that is, and I wanted to ask you guys, how effective do you think protesting is in 2018? How much do you think that they just patronize our cries and us whining and say, oh, okay, what are you guys talking about? Because based on his statement, it said his dialogue went on. And I mean, was that the end all be all to just sit down and be able to talk to them? In addition to him, to my personal preference of him maybe opening up his own restaurant, if that wasn't the case, why not let him or some other prominent black people out in that city have some ownership within Houston's, or have some say so? And maybe that happened. Like I said, it doesn't state anything that transpired through the dialogue. Maybe he addressed it at a later date. I don't know. I also know that he's on the advisory board, him and Killer Mike with the new mayor out there. So maybe that had something to do with it. Maybe it was bad on her behalf, and them being in that position and supporting her to be imposed of such a prominent and profitable establishment within a city. Maybe it was better for business relations and politics if he sat down and discussed and say, hey, look, we're going to come to this. But I don't know, man. I don't know. Like I said, it seems like that they just sat down with the dude and sat down with these other people that he kicked off the protest with and said, look, what are you guys talking about? What's wrong? And maybe they said sorry to them. But I never saw an official statement from Houston's that said, hey, we're sorry for what we did and we're going to approve this point A, we're going to approve this point B, and we're going to move forward with this point C, and just lay down a guideline on how they're going to conduct business within the community. So what are you guys' thoughts on this, man? I mean, some of you may not have been fucking with the protest initially at all. And like I said, I know that he's a prominent T.I. I know he's a prominent and respected, and people have admiration to the things he say and do within the city. I know he's been putting a lot of work in there, but I don't know. With me personally, man, it'd be hard for somebody if I'm not rocking with you. It'd be hard for somebody to say, hey, it's cool to go there now, you know, unless they give me some type of reason why it's cool to go there now. And if I'm rocking with you, it'll be hard pressed for somebody to say, hey, I'm not fucking with them, so you shouldn't mess with them. So I don't know, man. You know, I don't know what's going on with that. And I'm asking you guys' opinion. Feel free to leave your comments below. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel at Black Truth Television. Follow us on Facebook at Black Truth News. Follow us on Instagram and on Twitter, which is Black Truth News. And, you know, we appreciate it. What do you guys think of protesting? And what do you think specifically of T.I. saying that he ends his Atlanta protest of Houston's? And what's up with Deb Etney? I mean, she was one of the people that said she got discriminated. I don't see her talking about it. I would love to just Waka Flocka Mama, if you guys don't know. A lot of people know Deb, but I'm just saying for the people who don't know and just know him. And let me know what's going on. So I'm going to holler at y'all, man. Once again, hit the subscribe button at Black Truth Television. Follow us everywhere. Always go to blacktruth.net. I'm going to put this statement on there, so if you guys go to blacktruth.net, you'll see the official statement and see what I'm talking about. And I'm going to put this video on there, so you guys can check that out also. I'm out. Enjoy your day. 2 fingers up for victory. We out.